What was
You missed the important part.
what was the important part?
तीसरा बन के कभी मेरे भी हिस्से ये मौका आएगा वो मैंने नहीं सोचा था.
IAS ऑफिसर ज्यादा लगते हो, पुलिस वाले कम लगते हो.
Our romantic song together. Aarya to me is a resurrection.
सुष्मिता सेन के साथ, ठीक है.
All of his actors feel equally bad while receiving it.
मैंने बड़े बड़े डॉन को बॉन्साई बना दिया है.
So almost shattered, right? With Ila ji coming on.
Some character actors, it's not how it is built. Today they say, oh, what's the story?
और आर्या शायद वो नहीं बन सकती जो मैं हूँ.
Guys, welcome to India today. You know, there is this phrase called third time's a charm, or third time's a lucky charm, and I think that holds so true for Aarya season 3. I watched the trailer. I can't stop watching it for the simple reason that you just can't watch it once. There are so many nuances. There are so many moments in the trailer, and like I was telling Sushmita, that roar in the end, the crescendo that it hits, that high, it's outstanding. I have to say that just like the show, all of you have broken stereotypes in your life. The fact that beauty pageant winners can't act, you need to have a mentor to launch your big production house. The fact that you need to have a certain tone or a baritone to your voice, or else you can't sing, and you can't sing and be an actor, you have to just be either. The fact that you need to wear a policeman's uniform to then play somebody who's a cop, you don't have to just do it because you're talented. And the fact that you have to be confined to a certain box or a screen or a small medium, all of you on the stage have broken stereotypes, and so has the show. I want to speak to you a bit about the fact that how has this show helped you or given you? What has it given you? Sushmita, I want to speak to you because I'm guessing you've given so much to the show and the show has given so much to you. But what does it mean to you when I speak about Aarya?
Aarya to me is a resurrection. It brought me back. It gave me everything that I thought you can only sit and manifest over a lifetime. A fantastic filmmaker, a fabulous crew, a cast that makes you pull up your socks and do your job better every step of the way. An author-backed role that allows me to play one of the most epic characters, even though we are an adaptation of a Dutch show called Pinoza. The fact is, the character itself is channeling a female version of Michael Corleone. So where do you get that? And where do you get that this side of 40? The world is changing. Indian viewership is changing. OTT has brought actors to the forefront where age is just not the problem. The content is. So if you fit the bill, everyone gets a shot. I mean, where do you get that? In the 90s, I sure didn't. So it's a wonderful time to be an actor, and I thank Aarya for this resurrection.
And you know, the lady sitting next to you, I mean, can we just speak about her aura? Just the fact that every time she enters a room, there are faces that light up. There are people who just get excited by your sheer presence. I mean, I could go on and on. मुझे आपसे पूछना है कि आपने आर्या के बारे में कभी सुना पहले? When was the first time? Was it like, अरे आपने देखा ये show? Have you seen it? You know, WhatsApp groups पे chats होते थे. You have to watch Aarya. It has to be a show that you need to watch.
नहीं, जब मैंने सुना कि सुष्मिता आर्या कर रही हैं, उसी दिन से मैंने सोच लिया था कि मुझे देखना है. और राम इसको डायरेक्ट कर रहे थे और वो बिल्कुल मेरे लिए नई चीज़ थी, नई विधा थी, और इतनी पावर पैक्ड परफॉर्मेंसेस एंड कंटेंट. तो मैं तो ये सोच रही थी कि ये कमाल का इन लोगों ने किया है. आगे क्या होगा मैं इसमें मैं होंगी, ये मैंने नहीं सोचा था. सीज़न 3 में जब मुझे ले लिया गया, पर जिस तरह से इनकी एक औरत कैसे उसके साथ बिट्रेल होते हैं, कैसे वो अपने कदमों पे खड़ी होती है, पैरों पे खड़ी होती है, तो इन्होंने इतना अच्छा वो किरदार निभाया. और सारे लोग जो स्क्रिप्ट लेवल पे इतना अच्छा लिखा गया था और शूटिंग इस तरीके से की गई थी कि मैं तो पहले ही उसमें ग्लूड हो चुकी थी. पर इसका तीसरा बनेगा और तीसरा बन के कभी मेरे भी हिस्से ये मौका आएगा वो मैंने नहीं सोचा था.
ये सवाल तो हमारे मन में भी था कि दूसरा कब आएगा, तीसरा कब आएगा. Like we are really hungry. We are already talking about this should go on for a few more seasons. I want to speak to you about the fact that I said that, you are not wearing a cop uniform, but you're yet so much in character. We are so following your journey. Have there been instances where people in your family or friends have come to you and given you feedback? अरे इसका track ऐसे होना चाहिए. Take this character somewhere, because everybody has some ज्ञान to give and say कि नहीं इस story को ऐसे भी ले जाओ. आप तो makers के साथ काम करते हो, आप feedback दे दो उनको.
तो एक दो लोग हैं, मतलब people are too used to the dabang kind of cop. स्टड गॉग्स लगा के घूम रहा है, स्लीव्स फोल्डेड हैं.
Actually,
वैसा.
I'd like to see you once like that, just once.
तो जब ट्रेलर देखा था या सीज़न 1 देखा तो एक दो लोग हैं जिनसे मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी कि इनका फीडबैक ऐसा आएगा. उन्होंने कहा यार तुम तो मतलब बड़ा ही साधारण से, तुम तो ऐसे लगते हो कि बड़े अच्छे पढ़ने लिखने वाले आदमी हो, चश्मा लगा के घूम रहे हो, आईएएस ऑफिसर ज़्यादा लगते हो, पुलिस वाले कम लगते हो. मैंने बोला हाँ, लेकिन यही कोशिश थी हमारी कि उसको जितना ह्यूमन रखें और जितना नॉर्मल रखें, नेचुरल रखें, और तभी आसान भी है जो उसकी ज़िंदगी में जो कुछ भी बीत रहा है वो सब दिखाना. सो या बट अदरवाइज पीपल हैव आई मीन जनरली लाइक्ड इट.
You missed the important.
What was
You
the-
missed the important part.
What was the important part? Sorry if I missed it.
Our romantic song together.
अच्छा. हाँ वो so back in Bihar where I'm from, a small
It starts with
small
that.
town called Bihar Sharif. तो वहाँ of course आप छोटा मोटा काम करते हैं. मैं डायलॉग कोचिंग भी करता हूँ. मैंने जस्ट एज एन असाइड मैं इश्किया से शुरुआत की थी, तो नसीर साहब का भी मैं उसमें डायलेक्ट कोच था. उनको वो सब समझ में नहीं आता. उनका अरे तुम पर्दा पर कब दिखोगे, तुम तो गए थे हीरो बनने, ठीक है, ऑल दैट. एंड आप उन्हें समझाते रहो यार मैं एक्टर हूँ, एक्टिंग करने गया हूँ, और भी कुछ चीज़ें क्रिएटिव जो. तो फिर जब ये किया तो सुष्मिता सेन के साथ, ठीक है, दैट्स हाउ दे गो. एंड देन दे आर लाइक अच्छा आगे क्या होगा, हो कुछ तुम लोग का भी कुछ देखने को मिलेगा, रोमांस वोमांस कुछ होगा. तो आई एम लाइक स्पॉइलर अलर्ट, मैं नहीं दूंगा कुछ टाइम्स, आई एम एक्टिंग लाइक दैट. देखो अरे रहे का वो गाना उन्ना डांस उन्स. मैंने बोला इमेजिन देखते हैं शायद कभी, बट या तो
Listen, that visual is going to stay with me for a while. Whoever thought of that?
या
Indranil, you know, I'm guessing every actor or an actress has a checklist at the back of their mind. All of us still have that checklist. Where did this fall into that checklist? Did you have one? Because you sort of dabbled into every genre, every medium, like I said at the beginning. Didn't conform to a certain box, right? Work came, you took it up, and you had fun. You proved your mettle. Where does Aarya fall in that checklist?
Aarya would rank quite high on the checklist. It has not been intentional, but once it has happened, then I realized that it should rank somewhere there. And there is one special thing about Aarya. I need to tell you that it's not about the role, it's not about what I have done. It's about the process of preparing for the role. So I am a person who is very averse to workshops. I don't like doing workshops. I really dread workshops. And I don't like rehearsing too much. I like to just go there and let's see what comes out kind of an actor. So when Ram Madhvani made me do workshops, and initially I was very averse to it. I didn't like the process. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And like, but he's calling me, I have to go, so I'll go there. But I was not ready for it at all. So I feel that mental block has gone while preparing for Aarya, and I also realized that it can help at times. Initially, I used to think that if I do it, if I overcook it, then it becomes very mechanical. I'll try to incorporate every ingredient that has been taught to me, and then it'll be like very plastic. But no, it's not like that. So, but one funny thing happened. The day I finished my shoot, when I come back to the van and I see there's a gift, and I open the package and there is a book, The Method. Right? And I was like, why is he giving me this book? I thought that have I done it so bad that he feels that you better go through this book. Then I asked someone, I said, yaar, kyun diya mujhe book? Matlab, have I been so pathetic? They said, no, it's one of his favorite books. He gives it to all of his actors. I said, acha, to phir theek hai.
And all of his actors feel equally bad while receiving it.
But thank God for that clarification. You know, Sushmita, I was talking to Gal Gadot a while back, Wonder Woman,
Oh, I
as
love
everybody
her.
knows, right? And I asked her, I said, what's the one thing that you would like to change about this narrative of women acting? Because she's worked with Alia on that particular film. She said that there were divas on set, but they were not women. And she said that in so many words, right? इला जी, मैं आपसे भी ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि ये 90s के दौरान जब ऐसे magazines के ऊपर cat fight की stories आती थी कि दो women, you know, there are two heroines in a film, they will never get along. And now we get to see you guys in like characters written. The writers have had so much fun writing and fleshing you out. You're not just, any of you are not caricatures and cardboards just cut out to fill up spaces in a frame. You're there for a reason. Everybody in Aarya exists for a reason. I think that's the most fantastic thing. But coming back, Sushmita, if you could speak a bit about that, like how that stereotype has been so almost shattered, right? With Ilaji coming on.
With everyone. I think that the thing about not just Mailaji, but like everyone, is that you've come to an understanding that this is a collaborative effect. What you're seeing as a success of Aarya has got nothing to do with one hero and an A-grade heroine and some character actors. It's not how it is built. The structure is everyone has a place and everyone is making sure that the show has a story that, and you'll be amazed, the show is called Aarya, I play Aarya, but there are lots of people who are following different characters because they like them, they connect with them more, which is fantastic because that's how you build a show that lasts you 3 seasons at least. It might just go more, inshallah, but at least this, because it has fleshed out characters. And those that have died, the characters that have not lived on the show, they still call us saying any flashback sequences, anything we can come back for, because it's such a beautiful journey that we've lived it on and off reel. So once you recognize the collaboration, you start to realize we are laborers on a set. Then we can afford to be a star outside. But first we get the job done and nobody is standing up to be a highlight. Because the minute that happens, and Indian cinema for a very long time used to have that in the 90s. Hero kaun hai? Baki to territory big gayi. The math of it was very different. Today they say, oh, what's the story? What's it about? Then they ask, acha, who all are in it? So I like that about OTT very much, and I like the fact that Aarya represents that big time. There are no divas here, men or women. We have no divas. We just have co-actors and co-creative people.
अगर आप देखिए आर्या भी जो है वो आर्या नहीं होती अगर इतने सारे और पात्र ना होते. उनकी ज़िंदगी का चढ़ाव उतराव, उनका दर्द, उनका ये सब सारे ये जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं वो उसमें कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं. तभी वो आर्या बनी, तभी उसकी एक शख्सियत बनी. और दूसरी बात है कि वो ज़माना दूसरा था जब आर्टिस्ट ये सोचता था कि मुझे हर फ्रेम में होना है, मेरे पास ज़्यादा डायलॉग होने चाहिए, मुझे ज़्यादा कॉस्ट्यूम. यहाँ पे अब तौर तरीके बदल गए हैं. इसमें यह है कि इम्पैक्ट, आप छोटा सा भी कैरेक्टर अगर वो इम्पैक्ट डाल देता है तो फिर हमारी इनसिक्योरिटी वो नहीं रहती, क्योंकि परिभाषाएं बदल गई. यू हैव टू ऑनेस्टली कंट्रीब्यूट टू द स्क्रिप्ट. और वो वेल डिफाइंड जो रोल किया गया है वो उन्होंने सोच के ही आपको लिया है. तो हमारा क्लैश कहाँ होगा? मैं आर्या बन नहीं सकती हूँ और आर्या शायद वो नहीं बन सकती जो मैं हूँ.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं बन सकती.
Ilaji, if you had to describe Sushmita as a song, what is the most apt song that you could describe her as? Because
निगोड़ी कैसी जवानी है.
हाय हाय.
क्योंकि ये वो जवानी है जो कभी भी इन पे किसी तरीके की जिसको कहते हैं रिंकल आ ही नहीं सकता है. यहाँ ये ढलती नहीं है. और ये वो जवानी है जो परिपक्व होती जाती है. तो वो फिगर में ऐसे रहें, दिमाग से उनकी परिपक्वता जो है वो उनके जो अनुभव जो हैं वो उनको और भी चमकाते हैं. तो इसलिए यही गाना मैं इनको डेडिकेट कर दिया मैंने लफ्ज़ों में.
stellar dedication.
Only her can do this.
Only she can do
Amazing.
that.
Thank you, Ilaji.
And Ilaji, if you could give us a dialogue just from Aarya, just a slice of it, sort of, because come on, I mean, the viewers will bash me up if I don't do that.
अभी नहीं कर सकते, मुझे वो डायलॉग याद ही नहीं है. पर मैं आपको ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि मैं एक छोटी सी, वो मैंने उसी समय सोचा, एक छोटे से, मुझे गार्डनिंग का शौक़ है, बॉन्साई में बहुत इकट्ठे करती हूँ. तो इनको जब मैं धमकी दे रही हूँ तो अचानक मैंने कहा कि मैंने बड़े बड़े डॉन को बॉन्साई बना दिया है. ये डायलॉग हमारे डायरेक्टर को बहुत पसंद है.
This is her own, huh? she makes it up there in the moment, and there is Mr. Ram Madhwani looking at the monitor, laughing his lungs out, going, amazing. Only she's allowed to do that. Huh? We're not allowed to make up too many dialogues. है ना? हम हमें allowed नहीं है.
No, because Ram is very particular about that. But I'm guessing, Ilaji, you can take that liberty. Nobody is going to.
नहीं, लिबर्टी तो कोई नहीं ले सकता है, पर क्योंकि अगर आपको कोई खाली जगह दी गई है और उनका भरोसा अगर मुझ पे हो गया था, ये मैं कोई विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू सलीम जावेद साहब तो नहीं कि मैं लिखती रहूँ और एक्टिंग भी करती रहूँ, बट इत्तेफाकन क्योंकि ज़बान थी और मौका भी था, दस्तूर भी था और उन कैमरा सामने था, कुछ करना था, तो कोई उसी समय ख्याल आया कि इनका फ़ोन आया और मैं बॉन्जाई को संभाल रही हूँ, तो मैं क्या कहूँगी, तो मैंने कह दिया. एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट ही लव्ड एंड आई थिंक इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी पॉपुलर डायलॉग.
Oh, it's yeah, you've given us a fleeting glimpse of what to expect. And I think on that note, all I can say is that Roar in the end has got all of us on the edge. The trailer looks fantastic. Can't wait to watch it because like I said, every character we are so invested in. Congratulations. All the very best for Aarya 3.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.